Hey everyone, Will here with an agency update video. If you are new with us or just joined the agency, I make these videos every few months just to give everyone a bit of a brief synopsis about what's going on and what to expect in the next coming months. To be quite honest with you, it's been a while since I've made one of these videos, and my apologies for that. We've been very, very, very busy. I'm happy to report that things are definitely coming back and bouncing back quite strong. We've just been overloaded with work, as obviously I'm sure you have seen as well. So we're really, really excited about that. But with that in mind, like I said, I just want to touch base upon a few things. And of course, before I get into it, I always like to tell everyone and kind of forewarn them that this is not a very professionally edited video. I don't have a lot of time to do multiple takes, so I'm going to stumble over my words a little bit. There's going to be some rough edits, so my apologies first and foremost about that. But yeah, so just jumping right into it. Things are busy and really, really busy. So we need talent, of course, who are, on the ball and continually just, on top of things, very much in communication with us. Talent who are continually giving us new materials and updated materials. As before COVID, quite frankly, the more you put into your career, the more you get out of it. So if, you are continually shooting, doing, indie films, you are taking courses, that all helps me help you. So don't forget to do those things. That really makes a big difference, and certainly helps me out a lot. And with that said, of course, like I said, in the past year or so, as we've navigated COVID together, communication has been so important. Self tapes so important, so crucial, and a bit of a pain to make, quite frankly. But we've certainly adapted. And looking forward, I don't think self tapes are going anywhere. I'm pretty sure it's going to be about a mix of in person and self tapes. Quite frankly, I hope self tapes don't go away. I think they're really a great and useful tool for those who can create them. But on the other hand, I do see the value and the pros and cons of being in person as well. So we'll certainly see what happens there. If you're a model, we're going to need updated digitals. So you'll be hearing from our talent coordinator, Callie, very soon with some additional instructions. If you want to get out in front of it now, certainly send us your updated digitals right away. We'll post them to the site, but we need now digitals for every model within the agency. Actors, of course, we don't need digitals for you, but for every model, we need updated digitals now that it's the summer. So like I said, expect to hear from Callie within the next few days about that, and please get back to her. If she doesn't, then we're going to have to intervene, and I'm not going to be too happy about that. So just make sure to get back to her, please. Something I wanted to note, and it's been coming up quite a bit recently, concerns our talent and their sexual orientation. If you are a part of the LGBTQ plus community and you are vocal and okay being out about that, please tell us. That can make a big difference. We're seeing certain roles that are specifying, sexual orientations and genders and what have you. So if, like I said, you are part of those communities, please let us know. And of course, like I said, there's no pressure whatsoever, and we certainly don't want you to feel forced or uncomfortable. But let us know, and like I said, because that can make a big difference if you are okay with that. So just want to make note of that. Next up, I know I've said this prior. If you saw our last video, I alluded to it. But I want to get everyone together for a meet and greet, open bar, happy hour, if you will. I'm in the midst of planning that right now. That will probably be in the late of July. Now that things are opening back up and we can all get together safely, I want to do that ASAP. Honestly, there are a few of you that we have never met, and that pains us, and we want to change that. So expect an invite to that, like I said, within the next few weeks. Once again, aiming for end of July. And as far as our holiday party, that's looking pretty good right now. So I'm pretty sure every company is going to want to throw a holiday party this year. So I'm going to have to get jump on that kind of early. But I definitely want to do that again this year. Like I said, I miss that. That's the party that I work for all year. I just love celebrating with everybody. So we're definitely going to put that into motion. But like I said, as of right now, it's looking pretty good. And I'm really happy to report that. With that said, Robin actually wanted to make an appearance, so she has a few things that she would like to say. I'm going to toss it to her, and I'll see you in just a few moments.
Hey everybody, I figured I'd jump in this time around and give you the updates from the print department, as well as some notes and things that are going on my side of things. So first and foremost, I wanted to let you know that we are seeing some of the strongest numbers that this department has seen in the 2 years that I've been here and in the history of the agency. So congratulations and thank you so much for your hard work. Really can't thank you enough for all of this. Couple bits of news and notes from my end. First and foremost, imagery and testing from the models, particularly. We really need to be not hunting you down for new imagery. This is something that really does need to be motivated by your end of things. Ideally, we're getting new imagery every month. But I understand that there are financial restraints to that. That's not always feasible with your schedules. Totally understand that. Every few months, also okay, around the same time that like every season that you should be sending us fresh digitals like unprompted. I find that I'm often having to chase everybody down for your digitals and new imagery and stuff like that. All of these things are going to help give your bookings a boost. So if you want to book more, these are sort of the details that you have to pay attention to and really be vigilant about as we move forward together. Another bit of news, if you have reimbursements for travel, if there are receipts for COVID tests, any sort of expenses that you guys are incurring that need to be reimbursed, I do need receipts within 24 hours of wrapping on a shoot. We try and bill right away so that we can get money in your guys' pocket as soon as possible. It's really hard to reimburse stuff without a receipt, A, and B, we need to send it along when we send our invoicing, so we can't be getting receipts days or weeks later. So 24 hours on receipts on travel, mileage, COVID tests, anything. Um, Next bit of news here. Oh, we're getting I'm going to start encouraging you guys to come to us when clients or anyone reaching out for paid bookings on social media reach out to you guys. Obviously, you are welcome to handle bookings on your own. That is your right. What we are finding, though, is that because of COVID, a lot of clients are very financially strained. And as a result, people are getting roped into projects on their own where they're either not getting the full scope of the project, the usage, where this imagery or video is going to be going. They're not getting they get to set, they find out they're not getting paid as much as somebody else on set, or they're just not getting paid. They're having a hard time, getting the client to actually pay them for their work. Um, Oftentimes, we're asked to step in at that point and see what we can do to help relieve the situation and give you guys some support, which we are happy to do. That being said, we have very little negotiating power once we've done it after the fact, once the shoot is already over, once we didn't really have any information from the start. So it just really puts us in a position that makes it difficult to do anything that's going to help or protect you. So what we're asking moving forward is feel free to run any project by us. If a photographer, a hair and makeup stylist, or just a client producer reaches out to you on Instagram or wherever and says, hey, I think you'd be great for this project, feel free to give them my email. Feel free to say, hey, let me run this by my agent real quick. Or feel free to say, I'm going to CC you guys all together so we can talk it out any way that you're most comfortable with it. I will stress again, I feel like we've said this a lot, but just for your peace of mind, you will never ever make less money by bringing a job to us. If we can't negotiate a higher rate for you, if we can't negotiate an agency fee on top of the rate, we will be waiving the commission. So I don't want you guys to feel deterred from bringing a job to us because you think you're going to make less money. And as most of you know, we answer very quickly. So there's really no, downside to running stuff by us. Again, it's all in the interest of you being protected. What else? Lastly, as we shift into a world where live auditions and shooting on set is going to be more prominent than it has been the last year, I really ask that you guys, stay vigilant in your submission process. I know that, the protocols around COVID have caused a little bit of exhaustion on your guys' part. I know it's a lot more work to ask of you instead of just showing up and auditioning. Now you guys have to tape yourselves and you have to, submit photos and digitals and things like that. And I completely understand that it is a lot more work on you guys than you are used to. Let's Let's keep the energy up, though. Let's remain vigilant in these self-submissions. I do think they are going to be the case, at least for the duration of 2021. And then, there may come a day where you miss it. You miss being able to do submissions on your own time because you actually have to go in and audition in person again. So I just wanted to let you guys know you're doing an awesome job. Let's keep things going. As always, I'm here if you have any questions or concerns on anything. And I'm really looking forward to hopefully seeing some of you guys face to face sooner than later. Take care.
Great. Thank you for that, Robin. And the last thing, I know this is kind of a short video because there's just so much that's been going on. I really can't address everything in just a few minutes, but I did want to address our company and that we are growing. Our little team here is expanding. I am happy to report that we will be adding on another agent in the near future. We actually just celebrated our 4-year anniversary yesterday. It was Robin's 2-year anniversary with the company yesterday as well. And I'm really just blown away. To be honest with you, it's been quite a lot to be both the on-camera agent and the CEO of the company. So I need some help, quite frankly. And so, like I said, I'm not going to rush. I don't know. We're just beginning this process right now. So, and honestly, I'm just going to wait until the right person comes and the right person applies. I want to make sure I'm very protective of the agency. Of course, this is my baby. I don't want to just hand it off to anybody. So I want to make sure we find the perfect person. And like I said, I'm in no rush to do that. And now, granted, some of you might also be a little bit concerned saying, oh, well, Will, you were my agent and now you're not going to be your agent. I'm still going to be your agent. I'm here. The whole reason for this change and shift is so that I can be more involved. I can be more involved in getting new clients, in interacting with talent, in handling, billing issues and what have you. So I'm not going anywhere. You're going to hear from me just as much, if not more. I just need to play the role of a CEO a little bit more. And like I said, now we're at the point where we can do that. So that's really, really exciting. That means we're growing. And that is just phenomenal. Once again, in 4 years, we've just grown so much. And then, of course, COVID happened. That stunted our growth just a little bit, just kind of plateaued us for a little while. But we're back and things are just stronger than ever. So I really have all of you to thank, of course. I really appreciate all of your hard work, all of your dedication, certainly within the past year or so with all the self-tapes. Like I said, I know they're not easy. I know this has been a lot for everybody, but we're coming out of it now. And now we get to celebrate together and enjoy the fruits of our labors. So, with that said, please, just continue to stay in communication, continue to respond to us. It's a lot for us to have to, chase down talent for, auditions and self-tapes and what have you. So when you're just communicating back with us, saves us so much time. It really, really is a huge help to us. And I know Casting Networks has had a big update, which isn't the best. There's a lot of bugs there, so please, give that a little bit of time and patience, if you will. But yeah, anyway, so with that said, I'm really looking forward to getting together with everybody. Like I said, for that happy hour, hopefully July, and that would be really great just to see everybody. And if you need anything, please reach out. We are here for you, and I'll be talking to you a little bit. Thanks so much. All right, I'll see you later.